70s, lots of 70s. And then about here at the space, we start the 60s.
Mark Fisher's record collection spans over many decades and several shelves.
1,925 LPs and about 1,967 45s.
After collecting briefly as a teen, Mark recently got back in the groove and has now filled his basement.
There's something nostalgic about the snaps and pops, and the fact that, you know, you could sit down with a record and you listen to it from front to back. You're forced to get up and flip it over. You know, it's just, and you have the lyrics, you have the pictures. You know, you can really get into that almost a headspace of where the artists were when they were recording it.
It's a chance to turn back time and listen to the music he grew up with.
Definitely a Depeche Mode fan, so everybody's got to have some Depeche Mode. My goal is to get everything that pretty much I grew up with. So there's a lot of stuff from the late 80s, early 90s that are hard to get because CDs were coming in and records were being phased out.
Mark is not the only collector of his kind in Winnipeg. Many come to stores like Into the Music in the Exchange District to add to their compilation.
So there's always been a very, very loyal, very passionate group of people who never stopped during those years. You know, of course, there's a lot of new people who've come back to record collecting. That record collection or CD collection up on your wall, it has more meaning to people. You can share it with your friends, you pull it down.
According to Nielsen SoundScan, 400,000 vinyl records were sold in Canada in 2014, a 71% jump from 2013. The US had 9.2 million vinyl sales, the highest number sold since 1991.
As CDs are fading, the area that's the hardest to sell now is the mainstream stuff. And the vinyl now is really taking its place. It's, you know, we're seeing a lot more interest in titles that, you know, admittedly 5 years ago were harder to sell. I still think that we're projecting a little bit more growth for the next few years, but it might be, you know, it's still such an exciting thing that's happening.
New releases continue to be produced for special occasions, like the annual record store day that takes place every spring. Mark was in line long before the store opened to hopefully grab his newest edition and add another memory.
You know, you're there an hour, 2 hours early to get the record, and there's something more personal about it than buying it on eBay.
He's found what he's looking for.
It's right in front of my face.
And now his collection is a little bit bigger. For Go Winnipeg, I'm Kevin Hirschfield.
Till we meet again.